What is going on, y'all? It is your boy, Quaman Star G. We are back in this piece, Moldiversity, here to give you guys that beautiful, awesome content you know you can expect from us. Per the use, Quaman Star G, keys to the Moldiverse, all that good stuff. And we got a nice little dope episode today, basically just reacting to a lot of cool stuff and giving you our thoughts and opinions on it. So without further ado, ladies first, as a queen from New York would say. So we're going to start off with Miss Keisha Malone. Miss Key, let them know who you be.
What's up, everyone? I'm Key. Got a very nice show planned. We're reacting to some good stuff. And reacting to some good stuff. And I have been waiting to react to some good stuff for a while now. So let's go.
Absolutely. And Miss Avia, let them know.
What is up, everyone? Today is just a reaction day. Like, pretty much all I can say is women pretty much dominate this category for what we're going into today. So we can get into it. Let's go.
And of course, we're going to kick it over to Mr. Nobody himself, Aaron Johnson. So let's get it.
Oh, yeah, you already know what it is. It's Mr. Nobody himself. I feel like crap today, but not as much crap as the script that we're going to be getting into later. So I'm ready.
Oh, yeah, because that's going to be a whole nother topic in and of itself. A whole nother level. Shout outs to Keegan Michael Key from Mad TV days. But first, before we get into that, a little movie came out over the weekend. A little, just tiny, insignificant movie. Maybe you heard of it, maybe you didn't. It's a nice little sleeper hit. First things first, shout outs to Don, House of L Comics. Subscribe to his YouTube channel if you haven't. He's pointing out that it's, he's enjoying New Comic Book Day and that the milestone returns are out. And so definitely check those out, as well as the Static Shock comics are on pre-order. So definitely support that, because we need good old Virgil Hawkins back in the mainstream. He's a legend, so we need all of that. So shout outs to you, Don, and make sure y'all make your voices heard in the comments as well, so we can go ahead and interact and get it in. But in any case, Army of the Dead came out this weekend, and before we go any further, congratulations to it, because it is the #1 movie on Netflix, which rightfully deserved, rightfully earned. Definitely a movie amongst movies, and I'm going to say it for myself if no one else says it. Zack Snyder is the only director that's 2 for 2 this year with movies that's come out. The Snyder Cut and Army of the Dead are both fantastic, amazing films, and they both, well, at least one of them is 100% his unaltered vision. Warner Brothers is going to Warner Brothers, but at least Netflix did justice by him. So that is for certain. So I'm gonna toss it to y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and count. We're gonna start off with the ladies. So I thought it was gonna be counterclockwise, but I guess not, because of where I'm sitting. And we're gonna start off with you, Avia, and then go Key, and then Aaron, and I'll go last on what we thought.
I love the zombie genre. Zach being a maestro, of it already with Dawn of the Dead, he pretty much just took it to another level. From the customized weapons that they use to Mari Hardwick's character being in a black fraternity, which he actually is, to the script was fantastic. Like, I love the mixture of it being, apocalyptic zombie film mixed with a heist film. Like, it was very original, and I loved it. But there was only one. It wasn't necessarily. I'm gonna say this. My only nitpick, and that's just me personally, being a black woman, is I would have loved to have seen a black woman in the ensemble, because not Joe talked about it, but not everybody else has talked about it, and I feel like a black woman would survive the zombie apocalypse. And I would have just been great to see a black woman in that ensemble kicking ass with the crew. And well, hopefully in the sequel or in the prequels, we get that, when Nathalie Emmanuel's character. So we got her in the prequel. So that's cool. But hopefully if he's continuing the universe with sequels, hopefully we'll also see a black woman in those as well. But yeah, for the most part, I thought it was great. I loved it.
Big facts, big facts. Key, you up next.
Okay, well, first off, spoiler alert. I hope everyone in here has seen it, but
we gonna hold off on the spoiler talk for right now. We gonna give our general
spoiler alert. This movie made me realize why I don't get mad when kids die.
Whoa! Whoa!
Y'all know who I'm talking about. Fuck her.
Whoa!
I mean, y'all are booing and hollering. Nobody said I was wrong.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But anywho, great movie. Like, this was actually my first time watching a zombie film all the way, and I loved it. Really, that was a really good movie. But I'm like Avi and Joe. Do black women not exist during these apocalyptic scenarios, or do we? What happened to us? I just want to because we would be the main ones trying to get everybody together, have an idea set up so we can all make it out alive. So, but overall, it was a good movie, and honestly, like I said, I really do wish it was a black woman there, because Redacted wouldn't have done the shit she did. And that's on that.
Period.
Get the damn camera out my face.
Just for that, Aaron, you go. Just for that, just for that, Aaron, you could go. We're gonna keep the camera on Key face because she was trying to.
He really took my quotes. Oh no.
So Key stole quotes. So Key still the quotes. That's why she wants the camera off her face.
So she gonna steal my quote. So I'm gonna steal hers and just say, "I'm the bitch you love to hate." That's me now. That's me now, apparently.
We just switched places tonight.
Parent trap more diversity. The parent trap
I mean, that would kind of be on brand for what
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, that's kind of on brand for the movie, because I've seen some very out there theories that make sense. But I really like the movie. It's good to see Zach come back to zombie flick. I'm all with the ladies of MD who said, we should get black women. Hypothetically, I'm going to say maybe they didn't want to be in it because they made their own society, because they didn't have time for the nonsense. They all got away.
Period.
Putting that out there. But I'm very interested to see where this universe goes, because that ending. Man. Oh my gosh, that ending! Love the cast, love the pace of the film. Like, everything was really cool, and I think it's really interesting that for Scorsese to say it reminded him of Greek mythology, and even though he wasn't talking about that film, he was the impact, the science that is a Zack Snyder film. It's the subtleties that I think a lot of these people don't understand, and even having a character that reminded me of a scooper on the timeline that we have problems with. I just really think Zach's mind, his mind, man. At the beginning, that reminded you of somebody, but I just his mind, the complexity of this film, the integrity that this film has. It was awesome. Definitely would like to see, more representation, not so much diversity, but more representation. We'll just get that, as the movies go, as they get more money, basically. But yeah, just great stuff. You know exactly who I was talking about, by the way. Don't act like you didn't. So now, as he stole my stuff, get that camera off my face. Thank you.
Alrighty. One thing, Don, you said the only two black women I saw in the movie was the Trump-like person and the one that was on TV. Well, the black. My laptop is all in my shirt. Let me fix that. She was actually, the black lady was actually the one talking down to, was telling Sean Spicer who that was. That was the white dude, by the way. That was literally Sean Spicer cast as a Republican that was promoting killing scores of people because they may be infected with no proof, which I feel like Zach was very spot on with that casting, and Sean Spicer must not have no shame if he was going to sign up for that role. So that was the black woman there, and I think a black woman zombie as well. But my thoughts on the film are thusly: it is the best horror movie I've ever seen in my entire life. It is. It legitimately is the best horror movie I've seen in my entire life. Previously, that was Zach's Dawn of the Dead. That movie is a movie. Like, it does not just half-ass. It doesn't half-ass on anything. It doesn't half-ass on plot, on anything. Stop distracting me, Aaron. Stop distracting me, right? Stop doing it right now. Y'all don't see it, but he's shining lights through the camera work in my face. He's distracting me. The film is like, it's very, like Avia said, it is extraordinarily written. There's no wasted moments in the dialogue. It very much, sells you on these characters. By the first 20 minutes, I was like, fuck, I don't want any of these people to die. And then except for the people that I wanted to die, the assholes were very explicit, and the ones that weren't, I'm like, can we not? Can these people survive? Can they all just make it out? But alas, that could not be the case. Dave Bautista, I can't say, like, I really can't.
Right.
Like, the amount of praise I can heap on that man would, like, literally take up a whole 4 hours episode.
And we do not got that time.
Like I think we could all agree that Bautista, it was like, he needs to be recognized as an actor.
Literally. Yeah, because if you honestly, in my honest opinion, and probably pissing people off, him and Dwayne are probably the only two that, in my opinion, have had successful wrestling transition to acting.
What about John Cena? You don't think he's had one?
No. I'm gonna be even more controversial than Keith.
No,
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that Batista is a better actor than any wrestler, including Dwayne Johnson. I believe that Batista is the best actor.
I think it's super two, in my opinion.
I genuinely believe that he has transitioned the best, because even with his earlier roles where he was typecast, even with, like, I'll even say it, like, before they just stopped trying with Drax, you could tell that there was something on the surface for Drax in the first Guardians of the Galaxy. His role in what was it, Spectre, not Skyfall, Spectre, people were very much praising it, as well as the man with the iron fists. And I believe what really turned the corner with his acting credibility was Blade Runner 2049. And I genuinely believe, like, Dave Bautista is the best wrestler to actor in history, because he gets it. He's not phoning it in. He's trying. You believe it. And then it's just this dynamic of this big old buff tattooed guy. And then you get these quiet, sincere moments that hit. And it's just, I guess all them damn years in the WWE paid off. I mean, shit, like, I don't know what else to tell you, but
yeah, I mean,
Dave Bautista for New Gods.
Yes.
See, there you go, Aaron. There you go.
I want that.
I've heard scuttlebutt that Dave Bautista could be a hell of a high father.
Yep.
Like, I've heard.
You heard that too, Q? I heard that.
I really heard that.
We must have heard it from the same person.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think Aaron Johnson himself said that. I mean, put that on your website. I mean, Aaron's. I mean, like.
But honestly, yeah, like, him and Dwayne did really good with their transitions.
Yeah.
And I say that in present tense because I'm just waiting for my boy to leave WWE and do the same thing.
It couldn't be a wrestling reference on Multiversity without Roman Reigns somehow entering the conversation. We would be remiss. We would be remiss. Don disagreeing with me heavily that I mean, it's my opinion. I try not to say anything is declaratively good, better, or worse than anything other people like, unless it comes to Spider-Man, which I will not be nice. But I definitely put respect on the earlier, George A. Romero stuff. and definitely will not argue that they are anywhere below anybody else's horror movies. I just, for me, that, and he said that, and he liked Batista and Stuber. I have yet to see it. It's just that for me, the first ever horror movie I ever watched that was not just so scared that I was not paying attention to anything was Zach's Dawn of the Dead. And then all these years later, it's never lost quality with me. And just to tie it all up, I think we can all say that Army of the Dead was a smashing success in all regards. And I'll say that
Redacted should have died.
Ooh, Jesus.
I don't like. I listen. 80% of y'all have seen the movie. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what they did.
Mm-hmm.
You sound like Q, my brother.
And everybody got.
You know something. I'm gonna tell on my brother real quick, and I'm not gonna go too deep into spoilers, but a scene in the movie that broke a lot of people's hearts. He has gone on record saying that was his favorite part in the movie because he felt like that person was stupid for being in that position in the first place, and they should not have been that close to the situation.
Yes.
I don't know if it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
But I'm just gonna say y'all hard on these folks.
I don't care.
Y'all hard. They trying to make money. They didn't fought for months against these zombie horrors. They didn't watch their friends die.
I know they fought for money. And then here comes other folks with other ideas.
They might be in a time loop or clones or whatever dope ass idea.
And I just thought it was funny how every time he kept going to each person, the money just kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Like, I'll give you 25 mils. Like, okay, I'll give you 12.5 million. I'll give you like 1 million.
You guys are getting paid?
And shout out to Guzman's homeboy who got the hell out of there when he realized they were actually going to go inside Las Vegas with zombies.
Right.
Like he's the MVP.
Would y'all be in a situation like that?
No.
Because
me and my brothers actually talk about this all the time. We talk about like how, because we would be ducked off in our own little spot with our weapons, just chilling, like not trying to go to this, not trying to go to it. We'd be because my brothers, they were Boy Scouts, so they're nature people, so we would hopefully, fingers crossed, if we're in that situation, hopefully we would survive without actually having to go.
I had years of Girl Scout training, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I probably would do it.
I told my brother straight up like this: if in real life situation we were dealing with those type of zombies with no plot armor or shit like that, we through. There ain't no we go hide out or like no. If you dealing with alphas and like if there is a clear difference in your zombie, I don't care who the fuck you are or what the fuck you can do, you're dead. It's just that simple. So,
they coming down here, they getting their head chopped off or blown off.
No, I mean, I should have probably clarified the question. It was a case like, a Japanese guy came to your house and said, hey, there's a bunch of money in the middle of New York City. Problem is, there's a bunch of zombies in New York City.
No.
I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I would be the Japanese man or the one who started.
And you would be the one to recruit people to go do it.
No, I'd be like, I would straight up.
You know me so well.
I'm gonna kick it to y'all greasy like this. I'll say no, and then if they try to be on some kidnapping shit, I would purposefully sabotage everyone within the first seconds of the mission going.
So we would have to sacrifice you.
No, I would sacrifice. No, because I wouldn't even give y'all the opportunity. As soon as we cross the border and I'm there against my will, pop. Like I'm not even. Y'all gonna have to. I'm giving y'all the fair warning.
Strap him in the helicopter. Don't let him out. Stay in the air.
I promise y'all, if I'm kidnapped and I'm on some, y'all letting me walk, pop, shooting in the air, and just gonna let it be like that. And if I just let it go down like that.
It's fucked up that he would be the freaking Japanese guy.
That's not messed up. That's on point. That's on point.
That's on point. And the first person he would call is me. I mean, bullshit.
I mean,
It's like, okay, Key, so listen.
Because it's like, obviously with that type of shit, they're not gonna let you say no. They're gonna do some bullshit so you have to do it. Like they're not just gonna come to people like and have alternates, because it's like if they're coming to you first, they want you. So it's not even so to me, it's like, oh, if I say no, they're just gonna find some other. Like no, they obviously are going to pick me, and if I say no, then they're gonna kidnap somebody I love or kidnap me, and I'm just gonna be stuck doing it. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sabotage, and then nobody gets the shit. How about that? Since y'all want to fucking drag me.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to strap him down in the middle of the Times Square and just like go in the dark,
like off the 18. Yeah.
No, I'm a hide, stick a dynamite in my butt, and y'all better make sure blow this bitch up.
I never would have thought Q is the Harley of the team. Wow.
I never would have guessed that.
But if y'all finna rope me into an obvious, we're not talking about
But Q is money. It's money.
I'll start an OnlyFans if I'm down on something like that.
Zombie fans.
Okay. Not gonna. I'll be a hot tub Twitch streamer. I'll do that shit. I'll do that. I'm not gonna go into a zombie infested where there's alphas and shit and motherfucking robo zombies and aliens and like, come on.
The thing of it is, I couldn't say no because I know him.
He'll talk you into it,
and he would bribe me.
It's the power of an Aquarius.
I know,
but she's an Aquarius.
That's why I know him.
Yep.
I know he would bribe me, and I know how, or better yet, who he would bribe me. It's like, well,
somebody's on that team. Like, I bet you go from the Reigns was on that team.
Man, she'd be down real quick. She'd be two down. There would be no question. Roman Reigns, he'd pop up. She would listen, hey, you want to do something for the tribal chief? And then she already.
Okay, here's my question. Okay, if there was a straight up Army of the Dead 2, or even with the prequel, who is another wrestler you would like to see become an actor or an actress?
Roman Reigns. Or
Randy,
Sasha Banks.
Randy Orton, because he deserves to have another acting stint after the Condemned 2.
Bianca Belair.
Okay.
Just saying. I want to dominate. I want to see Sis dominate.
Okay, so we're gonna have Birds of Fury. Okay.
I would say zombies. I would say Charlotte, but she's probably just yell through her lines, and that'll probably play. She'd be like, "Why are the zombies? Why are the zombies out here?"
I would like to see Vince McMahon. I would like to see Vince McMahon as the billionaire.
Yeah.
It'll be a quiet moment in the movie, and Charlotte like we gotta get the zombies, and then unironically they'll treat it like she's whispering, but then she just be yelling like, "Hey, I think we gotta go get the zombies out of here and stop Zeus." I love Charlotte, by the way, but she yells so fucking much.
She yells a lot. She kind of yells a lot.
And I remember when it first dawned on me how much she yells in her promos, and just like, she does this all the time.
I'm like, girl, I promise you, I can hear you outside my door.
Like, Dawn with Booker T, GI Bro in Army of the Dead 2. Can you dig that?
I can.
Interesting.
But yeah,
have a old that'd be interesting.
But we've omitted the obvious pick for an Army of the Dead sequel.
That's awesome.
Okay. The most obvious person. He pulls up on a chopper with Limp Bizkit playing as he pulls up. You know what I'm talking about? With the bandana and shit. You know what I'm talking about? The American badass Undertaker.
Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. No, not even gonna lie. That'd be kind of interesting.
That'd be dope as hell. But yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, that'd be. I love how none of us said Vince though.
Vince is not an actor. He's too much of a character in real life to be convincing as anything other than Vince McMahon. Like straight, like straight up. If he's not coming like this,
It's me, Austin. It's me, Austin. It was me all along, Austin.
then they can keep it. If he's not coming out like that, if he's not handling it like that,
like Nick Nolte from Hulk.
Yeah.
He bites on the
Well,
power line.
Last one before we go. So, since we clearly know it's going to either be a prequel, sequel, threequel, whatever. What if you could pick about how many people are in the group? It was like 7 of them, right?
yes.
Okay, so what 7 actors would you have in your squad?
Ooh.
Dylon, and Dylon.
Okay.
This-
I got y'all on the spot.
I-
Okay.
Yes, you did. You did.
Yeah, I'm like,
Ooh, I know. So I haven't really seen her done action. I know she's an amazing actor, but I haven't seen her done action. I would definitely love Gillian Anderson.
oh, okay.
I would love to see her as one of the new members. I would definitely want to see Angela Bassett.
Ooh.
I would love since Zach likes using, he likes using the same actors. I definitely want to see Ray Fisher in there. And if you can get Henry in there. Oh, that's 4. Who else? Come back to me for the rest. I gotta think for the rest of them.
Okay.
I'll say Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. Give me what's Bilbo Bank? What's the actor's name? Black Panther.
You mean the younger one from The Hobbit?
Yeah. What's his?
Oh, Martin.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Him. Give me him. Give me who else was in Shaun of the Dead? Give me Michael Cera. Give me
We just heard you say Shaun of the Dead, so we know where you're going with this, bro.
No, I gave that up when I couldn't remember anybody else. I just gave that up and went to Michael Cera. Give me Ray Fisher as well. Give me Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart, and that's 7. Wait, hold on, I miscounted. Take out Michael Cera. We don't need Michael Cera. And give me motherfucking Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay.
Okay, for my other 3, John Boyega.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Also give me Lashana Lynch, so they could be like a brother sister duo.
Facts.
And I would love. It would be so interesting, and he could actually be the leader of the team. But I would love to get Robert Redford out of retirement.
He retired after Winter Soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Him out of retirement and him lead the team. I think that would be interesting.
Ooh, okay. Here I go.
All right.
Taraji P. Henson.
Yeah.
Regina King.
Yes.
Thandie Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Idris Elba.
I'm loving it.
John Boyega.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Is that 6?
I think it's 5.
Michael B. Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe Kravitz. There you go.
Nice.
See, I'm just gonna let y'all in on a little secret.
And Hulk Hogan. I'm here with Don. Hulk Hogan. Add his ass in.
He has to die first.
Dies first, right?
He got to get the change treatment.
There'd
And
be
the
a black
sacrifice.
zombie that kills him too, just to bring the circle around.
See, I'm gonna say something controversial, and then we're gonna move over to the trailers.
I didn't get my turn. Excuse you.
Damn, I'm high for Robotesting, y'all. Forgive me. I feel like I need to tell y'all that. So that if I'm moving faster than normal, go ahead, Keith, and then I'll just say it after you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be a little bit diverse. Yoshi Sutaro,
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Lovey Simone,
Yes.
Jason Momoa,
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Ray Fisher,
Period.
Gemma Chan.
Yes.
Louis Tan. And oh damn, what's the last one? Roman Reigns. There we go.
Yeah. Word. Okay. So I'm gonna be controversial. And I'm gonna say the reason why I have just 2 black people on my squad is because those would be the only 2 survivors, because I don't want so many black folks. I don't want so many black folks dying in a horror movie anymore. I'm over it.
Oh, no, period. In mine, with this all black cast, they get away.
Right. No, everybody's gonna get in. Everybody's making it in mind because I like everybody in here.
Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold y'all up. With the exception of the 2 genuine assholes in Army of the Dead, I was sick with everybody who died. I was sick. I didn't like it, and they weren't all black. So I'm just like, I can't put my people through it. So I'm just gonna make sure that maybe, god dang, Jesse Eisenberg or Nick Frost or Simon Pegg, they can ride out with Ray Fisher and Megan Thee Stallion in the sun. But they got to survive. They got to survive. So let's go, Don. You got Wesley Snipes, Stone Cold. What?
White
Captain America.
Man.
Oh man, white Captain. But which white Captain America? We talking about John Walker? We talking about Steve Rogers?
You talking about Sebastian?
Like which white Captain America? We'll do a Chris D'Elia and Tig Notaro. We'll just shoot both. We'll have both available. So if one can't make it, we'll just CGI them into it. So they both can get it and whatnot. But
no, you haven't really brought up a good point though, Q. Like, black folks don't make it a lot in horror movies, and
we don't.
I would love to see a zombie film where all the black folks make it.
Yeah, like so. I'm like, folks got to die in a zombie movie. That has to happen. You can't do a zombie movie and all of your protagonists make it. Like that to me would be cheating. However,
I mean, black folks cheat, so
that's why you focus on the 2 primary characters, and you can just go ahead. See, that's why I had a bunch of comedy actors in my ensemble, because they're going to be funny. And then when you got Jesse Eisenberg, he's in Zombieland. Oh, we're not going to kill him off. You got Simon Pegg and Nick Frost from Shaun of the Dead.
You just red-shirted everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, if you ain't black.
A false sense of safeness. False.
Look,
that'd actually be a really good idea to frame it as a zombie comedy horror, and then you just do straight horror. That'd actually be really smart.
That's more or less what Zach did.
Like how they did with Parasite, because if y'all remember the first poster that came out for Parasite, it looked like it was a big old comedy, dark comedy film, and there was nothing funny about Parasite.
So, with that being said, Army of the Dead gets 2 thumbs up for mold diversity. It's awesome. You should definitely watch it on Netflix. And Zach, you got to stop doing stuff with people with characters. You got to stop doing characters justice and breaking our hearts in many ways with them. We can't emotionally take this.
You kind of also got to remember we do exist too.
Yep.
Yes. But also, you got to make sure you put black women in there, but then don't put too many black folks so they die in there. It's kind of like a middle ground-ish. I'll send you. I'll send one of your people a chart on how to do it. It got a lot of different bars and graphs. It's a science to it, because I don't want to cry again watching Army of the Dead, because I did cry watching it. It's like I cussed a lot in watching that movie, because I'm just like
I really cannot wait for us to do the spoiler breakdown, because it's so much bullshit. It's like
good bullshit, like bullshit in a good way, because it was
because all this start.
Okay, we got 2 good trailers we got to get to. This movie is awesome. Watch it on Netflix. Let's fight WB some more. That's a direct quote.
In Vegas, y'all.
And as a person who's, I'm gonna save all this stuff for the spoiler talk. We just keep going down this rabbit hole. Gunpowder Milkshake. Last night in Soho.
Oh man.
Trailers dropped last night. Give your boy a hot second as I pull them up. But quick, just some before we dive into it, Avia.
Yes.
Those two trailers caught your attention the most. Could you give your thoughts and opinions on those?
Yes. So, I follow pretty much all the actresses on Instagram. And pretty much I was there for pretty much each movie since pre-production, production when they started shooting. And like, this movie looks very interesting. They're clowning on set, they're having fun. And I read a synopsis. It's like librarians pretty much, kicking ass and taking names. I'm like, ooh, okay. And then when they released this trailer, I was like, yes, this is the type of movie that I've been waiting for because it has plenty of action, it's female based, and the cast is stacked. It's stacked. You got Angela Bassett, Carla Gugino, Michelle Yeoh, Lena Headey, Karen Gillian. Like, come on. the cast is A1, and I'm just ready for it to come out. Because the trailer, it's action packed. There's comedic moments in there. Like I feel like it's gonna hit the perfect notch of action and comedy.
Word. Now, let's go ahead and say fuck it. We'll get copyright claim for showing it, but fuck it, who cares? Because we want to frame
at least I have a reason this time.
Let us go ahead and watch this trailer, y'all. So, bam. Let me know. Oh shit. Can y'all see the footage?
Yes.
Cool.
We need to exchange some books.
Karen Gillian doing her awesome Nebula voice, by the way, to hide her accent.
Yeah, I love the shots too. I love the
very stylish.
Of the scenes.
Like just like guns a library book.
Yeah, I love that.
Shout outs and I caught why you said Angela Bassett because she be kicking ass.
Yep.
Per usual.
To the utmost degree.
Like this cast is stacked. Paul Giamatti, like this cast is stacked.
Crazy enough to steal from the firm.
And then she got I'm peeping that she got this driver, like the Ryan Gosling driver-esque jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Like so I'm like, yeah, she's obviously a badass.
Protection. Some bad men are coming to hurt us. We have to go where it's safe. I know.
She chose violence, y'all.
Yep.
Girls, I think I see a ghost. We need weapons.
You have to kill order. I'm gonna do terrible things to you, girls.
This is giving me John Wick vibes right here, yo.
Yep. Yes. Like I'm here for it. Like I'm here for all of this.
She got the pump.
There it is.
Machine gun in the
Love it.
fan.
Love
like,
it.
oh.
Are you kidding me?
That's really unfortunate.
If I get out of this alive, I'm coming for you. Hold on. There's not a single person on this platform who can kill people. Thanks, Mom.
Let's go. Busting that thing.
You a serial killer?
What? You kill people?
But this little girl's gonna steal the show. This little girl's gonna steal the show.
And kill more than one. That is serial.
It's more complicated than that.
Serial killer. But yeah, that shit was dope. Dope as fuck. That was amazingly dope. So, what are y'all thoughts and reactions to it?
It's everything I ever wanted. I always wanted Lena, Michelle, and Angela in a movie somehow, and God has answered my prayers. I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
It looks dope. It looks so dope.
I'm here for it. Like I've been interested since they started first posting pictures on Instagram. On set. Like I've been ready. Like I'm ready for this movie already.
Yeah, it looks so awesome. Like we need more movies like that. Like, and it's a breath of fresh air, you know, like
Yes.
getting something that's just not, you know, an adaptation of some existing IP. Like I just
Right.
And
love
they're
it.
older, what not just like, but you don't necessarily see women like that in that age doing something like this.
Man,
Yep.
like this.
Like Michelle Yeoh and Angela Bassett kicking ass, like on, like
And
Right.
listen, Michelle has been in the game since I was like a freaking
for
toddler.
a minute. She's been in the game for all of them have been in the game for a very long time, and I'm pretty
still
sure
going.
right. And I'm sure they've been waiting for a movie like this to come around, because when you get to a certain age in Hollywood, roles like those don't come around that often.
Yeah.
And I know they jumped on it real quick, like, oh, what is older librarians kicking ass? Oh, okay, sign me up.
We need more action movies with secret fraternities that do shit on the low. That masquerade is one thing, but is really another thing.
Mm-hmm.
We need more of that. Yeah, women kicking ass, shooting folks in the face, breaking limbs, making funny shit, saying funny
That was
shit.
a party to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the serial killer, which I got vibes from Jamie Foxx with the jingles with Method Man and Redman. Serial killer. But no, all jokes aside, this movie looks fucking amazing. June 9th, it drops. Or 7th.
I think it's July. I think like July.
Well,
Is it? Hold on. When does it come out?
because
On Netflix, I think.
woo, Netflix for the free. You done told me that it's gonna be on the free, which means I don't got to go to the theater.
Don't hold me to it. Don't
July
hold me.
14th.
Yeah, July 14th. And is it on
Tell
Netflix?
us you're broke without saying you're broke.
I mean, in all fairness, Tennessee will be open by that time. Because
Its show is going to be on Netflix.
Well, bump all that.
Coming to Netflix. Yep.
I mean,
Yep. On July 14th, coming to Netflix.
I mean, we can't all be big money like Yuki that risk going out in public.
Yeah, somebody's been sick too long.
But yeah, that trailer gets Toon Moldiversity thumbs up, or more aptly gets
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's the official Moldiversity seal of approval, right there. But in any case,
Roger Ebert would be proud.
We are going to jump to the second trailer. So let's get into it. Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho. So, hoes, let's get into it.
What?
That's what the title of this episode should have been.
No.
Just saying. Oh, I love that shot. Like Edgar Wright.
Oh shit! Let me really turn this down because that is a no-no. This song is a no-no. So please, everyone, talk as loud as you can. So this does not.
You know, the theory of relativity really reflects in this movie. Just because, you know, I mean, back in time, and then you have the shot right here, and Edgar Wright is really growing into, you know, he's proving that he is a hell of a cinematographer as well as a storyteller, which proves MCU wrong when they said no to his Ant-Man stuff. Had to bring in just a little cape shit. You see right here.
Role. She's gonna buy.
Right. Like the woman got it. The woman got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and she is too. And she is too. I thought she's.
Yeah. You know, like this is just such an awesome concept.
Whoa, that's a hickey. And
you can tell this is gonna be another Edgar Wright great. This is gonna be great.
Because the last one I saw in theaters was Baby Driver. Yeah, I loved it.
And then it says, "Psych, it's a horror movie, y'all."
Right.
with stylized visuals.
Out there, I love that shot. When she's walking down the alley and it like does a little tilt. I love it. And can I just say, I want this creepy cover of Downtown on the soundtrack. Can we have it? Track, please?
Yeah. Movies nowadays be slowing out with their awesome renditions of trailer songs and putting it on soundtracks. When I first saw this trailer, I thought my phone had broke because it was like, whoa.
I gotta say, I also love how they take different modern songs or whatever and give it that creepy vibe for the trailer. That's dope.
Yeah, that's
like immaculate.
It's like the new standard now for trailer making. Like, yeah,
Did somebody do one for Gangster's Paradise?
I think they did do one for Gangster's Paradise. I think, and not for maybe not for putting trailers. I think
the Hidden Citizens.
Yep,
you know
Hidden
how they be
Citizens,
doing
yeah.
the covers.
They like their cover of Take On Me. I want to use that in something.
Yes.
I want to use that in something.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Great stuff.
It sounds interesting.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Yep. So absolutely going to go ahead. Like that's definitely going ahead and say that's going to be a horror movie, a Halloween horror movie for the ages. Definitely going to hope a lot of people go and see it. But yeah, Last Night in Soho, Anna Taylor-Johnson and the crew finna do the damn thing. So last topic of the night. Whew. Let me set the tone by reading this tweet by Drea Tucker, who definitely is a authority on scripts and CW. So let me share this screen real fast and just read this tweet. In response to Hoodvo, who says, I need CW TV writers to understand a lot of their woke writing comes off forced. She says, it is forced. When you're halfway done breaking the season and the network says, we need a BLM storyline, you have to force shit low, which is all encompassing to the leaked pilot script of the CW's Powerpuff Girls reboot, reimagining. Really shouldn't exist because it looked like a piece of shit. Now, originally when we brought up the topic to discuss it, we were under the guise that, maybe it was real, maybe it was fake, and just discussing the perils that the CW likes to.
Wasn't.
But then we found out that the tweet that had the leaks had to get taken down because turns out copyright holders from CW were pretty pissed that was out, which means that was 100% real by all intents. Mm-hmm. Which, let me just be the first one to say, as I will tell every single last one of you, unambiguously, I fucking hate the CW. I hate everything about the CW. I hate every show that has existed on the CW. It's awful, from the superhero shows to the supernatural shows.
Not saying if you want to send us something, please do.
I mean, you can send it to them. I'm recusing myself. I will gladly take one for the team and recuse myself. Yes, please send it to her. Send it to her.
I like money.
Send it to her. But no, the CW is awful, and I've never, ever, 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 ever put any faith in the CW and whatnot. So when they said they were doing a Powerpuff Girls, you know where I was last year.
I didn't like you last year.
Okay, look.
But you know the position we were in last year, and you know what could and couldn't be said.
Shit.
But
over there fighting for my life.
But no, the CW as a whole is ass, and I knew that this Powerpuff Girls show was going to be ass, and that script only proved it and validated me. And I'm gonna keep it 100 as a self-professed cartoon historian. No, the Powerpuff Girls is not created to be some lighthearted children's fare. It started off as being called the Whoop Ass Girls, and then it translated into something more children friendly. Not even that, because any 90s cartoon person will tell you that they didn't make those shows, Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd and Eddy, etc., for children. They made it for themselves, and it just so happened to resonate with that. And that kind of created the standard for Cartoon Network. So no, Powerpuff Girls inherently does not have to be kitty or sweet or anything like that, because they had a lot of suggestive themes. Sedusa, Miss Bellum, all of these other things. The whole episode where they told it from flashbacks because the mayor was naked the entire time, and 3 preschool girls were essentially looking at a naked old man telling the story. We're not going to get into the logistics of that. Bubbles beating the dog shit out of an actual dog. I mean, come on now.
Why was the dog in traffic?
Here you go, Keisha. You rough on these animals. But in any case, despite all of that being said, this was ass. This was trying too hard. Y'all take it from here.
Yay.
Yeah, I agree. They try to make way too many sexual innuendos in it. Like, granted, these are grown women, so I mean, I can understand having some sexual things in there, but like, there were a lot of unnecessary things in here that threw me off. I'm like, no. As a script writer, I was like, I would never put that in there. Like, what are you doing? Like, no, people are gonna be thrown off. And even though they are going, this is still, if they put it on like HBO Max or something, they might be able to tweak it or something. But this was out of pocket. It's ass. Like it, like coming 6 times. Like, really? Is that even necessary? Like, do you even need to put that in?
Oh my gosh.
Like, come on. Like, Rosemary, I had to like, y'all.
Like, go ahead, Keisha. Go ahead and give him the
Aaron, go ahead, because you guys know I need the last minute of this show. So, Aaron, you go ahead, because you're here for a second.
Okay. That was so bad. I can't help but laugh. I can't help but laugh about this. Like, to everyone who said it was fake when some jackass leaked My New God script from the old days, y'all right, just like that. Don't cap. I know you do. Like, hold on. When Buttercup said, "Bloss, wake up or we'll leak your nudes everywhere."
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
what?
Were you expecting an Oscar worthy? Like that's not like "Get Off My Porch, You Po White Trash" from Gone with the Wind. I can't just.
Everybody got AIDS.
Everybody got AIDS and shit from Showgirls. Like, it's not. That's not that. I don't know what this is. It's hilarious. If you tried to be campy as possible, you hit the nail on the head. But I mean, the fact that CW is like, okay, now we're gonna have to redo this pilot. Like, maybe there's a reason we didn't get the Josie and the Pussycat spinoff. Maybe there's a reason.
Now that you say that, I am glad.
Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, Keith, I'm gonna need you to tag team in with me here, because first of all, the CW. The only show on the CW in history that has ever done any kind of right by Black women was Black Lightning.
That's it.
That is it. That is the only show that's ever done right by Black women. Riverdale messed it up. They messed it up with Josie and the Pussycats, because first of all, they made Josie look like a bitch.
Right.
She was the darker skinned one, so they made her look like a bitch. And, Archie dated Valerie, the lighter skinned one.
We didn't even know Melanie existed.
Right, she was always in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Right, she was always in the background, and that's what they did for Josie and the Pussycats. They always made them background characters. And when Josie's character, when her character actually started getting interesting, what do? First of all, they completely take the Pussycats out.
Yeah.
Because they made Josie act like a bitch again, and the band broke up.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was just Josie and her storyline actually got interesting, and her and Archie started dating, She was like, "No, Archie, we can't be together. This isn't gonna work." You know, it was just push and pull, like until she finally started agreeing and finally started going out with him. Then she gets written off the show and goes to Katie King.
Which that showed us some ass as well.
and Katie King only lasted one season. And then now so Josie pretty much was gone from season 4 to when this Pussycat Josie and the Pussycat episode comes back sometime season 5, and they're only getting one episode.
Yeah.
And I'm
so
like,
for this, the CW stands for can't write. Anyway.
And I'm kind of glad that they're not do them justice. But now the CW, now that they're getting rid of some of their shows, the CW notice. The CW starting to bring back, starting to put in some black shows like this new Homecoming, All American Homecoming, and then Naomi, and they were gonna do Painkiller, but Painkiller got pulled. The Painkiller pilot got pulled, so I'm like, okay, I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to pull in color because you know that you're seriously lacking in it, but.
And also, can we just before you get the last word, can we just give a hand clap for Miss Ava for bouncing back so fast after her last weekend? Like, let's give that is I'm glad
that this one gets off the ground.
No, it's already picked up. So I'm just glad that she was able to fast track this DC property and make it and make it. And make it so it's like that. I'm glad that there's no more roadblocks of any sorts with the Naomi premiere, and that's just my thoughts and opinions of it.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'm just glad they're not doing. If they did, I would want them to do it somewhere else, like on HBO Max or something. They need to do it on the CW. They don't. They do not. Josie and the Pussycats needs to be done right.
Yes.
They just went off. Put it on HBO Max, please.
All right, so it's last for me. I want to read something to you guys before I start. Blossom has climbed out of bed and is beginning to put her costume on. It's the same dress they wore as little girls. Blossom, come on, guys, let's just suit up and get this done. Buttercup, I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It's compulsory heterosexuality. Blossom, take it up with Dad. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what I like to call the Riverdale formula has struck a motherfucking game. When I say the Riverdale formula, if you people watch Riverdale, you know how edgy they try to be, how woke they try to be, how everything they try to be in the process of fucking up the entire show. You can tell this has happened once more. It happened with Riverdale. It happened with Sabrina the Teenage Witch. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I'm sorry. It happened with the other show. Was it Kate Kane? It happened with that. It's obviously was going to happen with Powerpuff Girls, and hell, it's going to probably happen with The Last Airbender too. This is just the Riverdale formula, and it's trash. It's absolute trash. I'm like you. I hate the whole CW. Let's just get that out of the fucking way. I have never liked any damn thing in the fucking CW in my life, minus Smallville. That was because I was yay high. Right. That's because I was yay high. And I was like, oh, it's cool. But I don't fucking like nothing on this damn series at all. It has all sucked. It's all been horrible. I don't care if I get called toxic. It's true. It's shit. And they're going to keep fucking ruining, keep doing this shit, thinking people are... You know what? The problem is, people are going to hate watch.
That is true.
That's why this shit gets seasons, you people. That's why we got Arrow right fucking now. You hate watch this shit. Don't hate watch it. Don't fucking hate watch it. That's why we ended up with Arrow for so long. Hate watching does nothing.
It doesn't.
Make yourself angry. That's all that does. You just piss your own self off. Because I'll be damned. No, I've been waiting for just finally to get my true feelings out about the whole CW. Period. It's garbage. It's absolute garbage. They tried. They sucked.
Yes.
And nothing has popped off since Smallville. I'm sorry to be that bitch, but nothing has popped off since Smallville.
And the ones that do, their seasons get cut. Their seasons
get cut.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll be called shady. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'll be called shady today. I will be called shady today. It was shit. It has been shit. It will always be shit.
I mean, let me.
It's true.
Not episode without a little extra shade. I sure do hope M&T get it anyway.
Oh, yeah. This script was ass. Like this script was.
It was ass. It's ass. It's just ass. It's like there's no.
It's like terrible. Like it's terrible. Like.
Are you going to hell? I just wanted to put that out there.
Yes, but in any case,
Eric,
you said say it louder.
Like
we agree.
I appreciate you so much.
The only show that I ever liked on the CW that I actually watched religiously was The Originals. That was it. That is
which one?
The Originals. That is it. That is
The Originals. That was it.
That's it. That is it.
Yeah, Smallville and The Originals. That was it. Yeah. But
the last
Aaron, on what you said, I don't know. They probably wouldn't find no issue with it. Once again, it probably just me being dramatic. Good night, everybody.
Like the last CW show I liked was when SmackDown was on CW, and that was damn near over 10 years ago.
Bro, that was when I was in like freaking middle school.
Like that last CW show I was going up for was Friday Night SmackDown, and then they was like, "No more on not on the CW anymore. You can't. You got to go."
The show I was going up for was The Game.
Oh, that was wild.
Oh yeah,
right, 2008.
But right when they started cutting their black shows, like everybody.
Yeah, it's like after they got rid of all the black shows when it sucked.
Pepper Charm remembers that.
Man.
Yep.
That's when you got the Gossip Girl. And all that
they're going back to their pretty white kids with problems. That's what they're going.
Pretty white kids with problems.
Didn't they do a Dallas remake?
Yeah, that was on TNT.
Dynasty.
That was on TNT.
Yeah, they did Dynasty.
All these white shows look the same to me. In any case, we're gonna sign out for the night. We had a hell of a good time tonight talking mad, fun stuff and whatnots. But in any case, we're gonna sign out, starting off with the ladies once again. Let them know who you be and where they can find you. Starting off with Key.
What's up is that toxic ass, shady ass, bitch ass, Key. Once more. Hi, Mom. So you guys can find me at Key Levon and on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and I think that's it. I don't know. Whatever. So you can catch me here Wednesdays with my family, my Waldorf family, talking the shit, telling the truth, pissing people off, normal Wednesday stuff. Also, you can catch me on either Friday or Saturday on Bish What with my other co-host, Avia, and our new host, Alexis. And eventually, you will be able to catch me, Alexis, and also our friend Ty on our show, Chaos with KTA, where we'll be talking all about the Korean entertainment industry, from music, movies, dramas, scandals, variety shows, all of that. Also, I'm doing medium pieces for the Muldiversity channel. So if you got any kind of topics you think I'd be interested in talking about, let me know. You can just send me an DM. And be on the lookout. I got a little something I'm trying to work on with Avia. I can't give it too much because it's in the pre-write process, but it's going to change some things. Also, Q&K Wrestling has 1-2 spaces. We will probably be like live or recorded shows when it's like maybe pay-per-views, but overall we're on these spaces now because it's more of a chance for all wrestling fans to kind of interact and talk. So yeah.
Word to mother. Let them know, Big A, Via.
What's up, everyone? You can find me on all social media platforms at Avian Knighton. You can find me here on Wednesdays with my More Diversity family, as well either Fridays or Saturdays on Bitch What with my girls Key and Alexis, as well as the revamped Untitled A&A show with my boy Aaron, where we're actually going to try and do our first episode tomorrow, where it's going to be more music based. And you can find articles and reviews that I wrote on Medium, and as well as on Joe's website, The Black Kate magazine. And yeah, look out for some scripts and stuff that I've been working on. And my manager Aaron is handling it.
All right, Mr. A. Ren.
Period. You know what it is. Aaron Michael Johnson, the man that is terror on DC Twitter, at least, really all Twitter, period. Even though half of y'all are in my DMs apologizing to me. But as always, you can find me on all social media platforms at Aaron Michael _J. You can find me just being, like I said, a terror on Twitter. You can find me, as Avia said, on the new Untitled A&A show, talking about some music. You can find me on More Diversity Gaming. You can find me on all these, sometimes on The Mess. You can find me popping in on, I don't know, a jet or something. But, I was born to flex. Diamonds on my neck. I like Jordan Jet. So that's just what I do. That's what I am. Aquarius King. As Keith stole my quote from earlier, get that camera out of my face. I'm Aaron Michael, and you're not. Thank you.
And to further quote Cardi, I like having sex.
Thank you. I was hoping somebody picked it up.
And
if it's up, it's up.
My bad.
And in any case, I'm your boy Quamon Star G. It's me. And as always, you can find me here every Wednesday on More Diversity and every Sunday on Facebook Live with my brother on Into the Qniverse, where we talk about everything geeky, gamey, and nerdy. And you can find me on Twitter Spaces doing Q&K Talk Wrestling. You can find me on More Diversity Gaming. We took a break this week, but next week we'll be back on that thing, finishing up RE Village. And E3 is the week after, and you bet your ass we are going to be doing some cool shit breakdowns and reactions to that, because hell yeah. I would also like to say that the North always remembers. And more importantly, as a reminder that when a marginalized group expresses concern with how they are represented and or the potential lack thereof, rather than painting it as any sort of combative or dissenting opinion, it would be best to listen to them and give them the space to speak, especially if you purport Black Lives Matter, or in more specific instances when it comes to Black women representation, because there's always something to hear, and it's always better to read and listen than to just assume and subtweet. But in any case, we are More Diversity. The Clippers fucking suck, and they deserve to lose their series against the Mavericks because they're a bunch of front-running BS. Power to the people, like my daddy-o is off to say. And shout outs to my new puppy Deku. He's boss. And yeah.
And read Junita Davis's article on the Black Cape about Black women in Army of the Dead.
Please, still, you'll understand.
Yes. Gal, do you have anything to add tonight?
Push me and then just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
Okay, I'll take that as a no. Good night, everybody. Everybody say peace.